Matt Damon going home again. Matt Damon trying to go home again. Matt Damon trying to go home again.
Matt Damon.
This screen is off, Won-Jin.
Matt Damon.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
This is a Let's Talk session where we talk about everything and anything. The title is a placeholder where if there's nothing to talk about, we'll be talking about the title. But we can talk about everything and anything.
Yes.
It's up to y'all where we talk about anything and everything with your subscribers. Here we go. Yo, I like the trailer, man. It had all the... You know what's interesting about the Odyssey, though? Like, I don't think Christopher Nolan ever did this sort of fantastic element thing before. Because from the trailer, I saw the Cyclops, so I feel like Christopher Nolan's Odyssey is going to take the source material very seriously. Remember how in the movie Troy, which is based on Iliad, by the way, the gods are absent? But here I feel like we're going to get the sirens and the storm monsters and the Cyclops. We're going to get the whole package.
And I think the trailer wasn't revealing enough. I'm sure it's still hiding a lot of elements.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, ZZ?
Because there's so much that the story entails.
No, but we all know the story.
Yeah.
We all read it in elementary school.
And I think that's what makes it kind of like a tricky movie to make, because everybody's read it. Everybody knows it. So everyone has like a different imagination of the story.
I mean, different interpretation.
And also, you know, how you picture things in your mind. And things could be very different.
I gotta be honest, I did not picture Matt Damon as Odysseus, you know, and Anne Hathaway as the wife, and Spider-Man as Telemachus.
And we got John Bernthal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got Jason Bourne.
No,
we
but-
got the Punisher.
So what I saw was kind of exaggerated realism. Because that's, can I be honest, Won-Jin? That's not what the Greeks wore in BC 800. Which is like the likely timing of the Homer thing. Because for people who don't know, we don't even know if there's a single person called Homer. We just know that there's this long written poem that used to be an oral poem that was written by a name called Homer.
Yeah. So we don't really have like an exact, we can't pinpoint where the story originates.
Yeah, we have an idea. But it's kind of like one of those Sanskrit legends where like the author isn't really. It's not like Won-Jin in 20th century where an author writes down a story. It's based on tradition. But I really enjoyed Odyssey and Iliad by Professor Robert Fagles. Is it? There's this great Penguin Deluxe edition that I really read because he does the verse translation, which is pretty amazing. But one of the great things about Odyssey is I hope it's rated R or at least PG-13 because it's violent as fuck. It's violent as fuck.
It's something I didn't realize when I was a kid.
Yeah.
When I was reading Greek mythology.
Yeah.
But when I was reading this stuff again back in college, I'm like, huh. I didn't know there was so much rape. Yeah. Isn't that sexual assault?
Whoa. You mean rapine?
I mean, yeah, rape.
Rape.
It's like, Zeus. Are you serious right now?
What's up, Zezzy? Welcome back, King Joe. Thank you.
It's like, how far will this guy go to successfully assault a woman?
Void of pair. By the
It's
way,
like you have to transform into an animal?
koalas literally have a smooth brain. They do. Oh, that's interesting.
I was very surprised when I read it again. I'm like, huh. I didn't catch that when I was a kid.
No, but one of the great things about Odysseus is that it's totally about Odysseus. Odyssey. It's about his journey back home. And I think, you know, it doesn't surprise, you know, can I be a little bit like pedantic or something? Like, it doesn't surprise me that Nolan is interested in Odysseus, though, because it deals with all the themes that he dealt with in prior movies. You know how he always have this main character that's kind of troubled, kind of this anti-hero of sorts? And you know, this is kind of like Inception in Greece, because Leonardo DiCaprio trying to go home, meet his daughter. Here, he's trying to meet his son and wife.
Yeah, so we often reference movies like Fury Road, you know, Mad Max, as like an Odyssey.
Yeah.
So it's referenced. as like some sort of a journey that the protagonist goes through.
Yeah,
you go somewhere and then you come back. And now this movie is literally an Odyssey based on the Odyssey.
Yeah. The score was incredible. I assume it was produced by Hans Zimmer. I hear hints of Dune soundtrack in there as well. Yeah. I mean,
I wonder if it's going to have the chant just like Dune.
I do wonder, though, whether they're going to pack in 20 years. Because the Odyssey, it takes 20 years for Odysseus to go back to home from Troy.
You know what's going to be awesome?
What?
If this turns out to be like a trilogy.
I don't think they're going to do that, though. No, because...
I mean, they're going to let James Cameron do it because you know he's going to bring in the dough.
No, but don't you think he would do Iliad next? Because I'm going to do all the Homer and make a 2020 first. And by the way, like, I got to say, Christopher Nolan is at his high point because a director taking in like a classic like this, it takes balls.
That's right.
Because whatever you do, you're going to get shit on. Like,
and you have to be seasoned enough to not care. Just like, what's his name?
Exactly.
Our favorite.
Ridley
Scott, that's right.
Because Troy got a lot of shit for not including the gods and shit. But I bet if they included the gods, they're like, this is some silly shit. Get rid of the gods.
And if Ridley Scott made it, he'd be like, were you there?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you see it? Were you there?
Yeah.
Shut up.
No, but what I loved about the trailer is I think Nolan is actually going for a very faithful adaptation of the source material. So I think we're going to get a lot of mythical stuff. I just wonder how they're going to present it on the screen. Because we got the hint of the Cyclops.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, he's the son of Poseidon. So when he gets his eye poked out, he's going to pray to his daddy to fucking kill this motherfucker. And I do wonder if Poseidon is going to come out too. So... You know, I'm wondering how when you and I were growing up, when we read these like epic fantasies, we wondered how they were going to be represented on screen.
Exactly. And judging from the fact that this is directed by Christopher Nolan, and also judging from the fact that this is being made this is being released in the 21st century, like 2025, 2026.
Yeah.
I have high expectations. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be like 3 hours at least. Because they get, Won-Jin, I disagree with you. I feel like this is going to be like one movie without a sequel. So they're going to have to do the arrow test at the end. Where like Spider-Man helps his Matt Damon dad kill all the suitors. So that's going to be interesting. So I think this is going to be like a 3 hour, 10-minute movie. Like definitely. Because you can't pack all that in. But what's interesting is they actually show Troy, like at the end of it with the graves and stuff. And I did find like Odysseus like bowing to who I assume is Agamemnon. Like I found those scenes interesting. I feel like all these details are interesting though. So, what else you guys want to talk about? We don't have to talk about Odysseus all the time. Me and Won-Jin were just geeking out. But
that's right, because just like James Cameron and Ridley Scott, Christopher Nolan is like a name that instantly hooks me and grabs my attention. Like any movie he makes, I'm gonna watch.
Yeah. No, but I hope if this movie succeeds, I want to see the Iliad on screen. You know, another movie I want to see on screen, Paradise Lost. John Milton. Paradise Lost. I want to see Satan go down on Pandemonium.
Hold on, was that also from Iliad? What's his name? What's his name in English? Jason Iason? Iason and the golden, like the
golden fleece.
The golden fleece, yeah.
No, that's a separate mythology.
Okay, so that is also up for grabs.
No, but they already have a movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have an Isaac with the Golden Fleece movie in the 70s. They have all these clay men.
From the 70s.
They did. No, but that's a great movie. If you did not watch it, watch that movie. That's great.
They can totally make another one.
Yeah. I would like to see like Christopher Nolan's interpretation of Zeus. Like how, is it going to be humanoid? Is it just going to be thunder and clouds? Is it going to be a voice? Like there's so many approaches you can take with that.
And who's going to play it?
Yeah. Or it's not an actor, because what I mean by that is there's just so many ways whether you want to decide it's what's that word? Like a humanoid, or whether it's just thunder itself. There are just so many ways to play it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get another movie where Matt Damon tries to go home. So that's the good news. But what else is new? Yeah,
there has been so many. Saving Private Ryan,
yeah,
Martian. Like, how much money do we need to spend on getting him back home?
yeah. But I think it's gonna release in PG-13 though. I don't think I'm hoping it's rated R because my favorite part is the Cyclops fight in Odysseus.
Hold on, let's hope it's not fantastical in the Northman sense. I hope he just leans on the supernatural element or not.
You mean you hope he does? Because one of the things that'll be really messy will be when he goes home. There's like he has two choices. There's a sea monster here and a fucking tornado here, and he has to pass through it. And there's also the sirens. So, like, just because they showed the trailer with the Cyclops, I'm assuming like Christopher Nolan is not going to skip any of those monster beats. The monsters are all going to come, and I think until we see the finished movie, the casting might be questionable though, because
well, we're gonna have to see the performance.
Yeah,
I mean, never know.
Yeah, but listen, Won-Jin, do you like the Odyssey more or the Iliad more? If you have to choose one,
it's been too long since I read both. I think it's been more than like
20 years.
20 years, almost 25 years.
It's like back to school shit, huh?
Yeah. So I'll have to read it again to see which one I like better. But you know the Golden Fleece stuff?
That's not in those.
Yeah. That's why I'm like kind of confused.
That's
like, which one was which? That was like the Argo.
Yeah, Argo. Yeah. That's where Hercules get left in the beach. They go, yeah. No, but I would prefer Iliad actually.
Why?
Because Iliad is just so much more. It's like an epic.
Isn't Iliad about like the last days of Troy?
Exactly.
Right?
So the Troy movie is basically Iliad, but without the other elements.
Did Iliad also include how the Trojan War began?
No, it starts in media res. It starts right in the middle of it. It's like the 8th or the 9th, because it's like a 10-year war, but it starts in the 8th and 9th. So the term media res comes from Iliad.
Because I remember, I don't know, when I was a kid, I was reading this book about like how the war started. You know, like the apple, the golden apple, was it?
No. So what happens in the actual poem is they explain that while it's actually the 8th and 9th year.
Oh,
so what happened already was in Iliad,
they're already in the middle of the war.
Yeah, unlike the Troy movie, Achilles is already just as fuck because Agamemnon took the slave girl that's supposed to go to him. So he's like in this camp, I'm not going to fight. Fuck you, bitch. And the Greeks and Troys are fighting, but they need Achilles. And it builds up to the Hector fight. But in the middle, they explain a lot of that. And another thing that Iliad is different from Odyssey is it's violent as fuck.
I love this story of, you know, all these like different heroes. Always as a kid, because as a kid, it had this like contrast with, you know, the Romance of Three Kingdoms that, you know, us Asians grow up reading.
East Asians.
Yeah. So we have the Romance of Three Kingdoms on one side, and on the other side, I had like the Plutarchs and the Iliad and all these stories that also involve a lot of heroes like fighting and dying. So I thought it was also like an interesting story that appeals to my taste, acquired from the Romance of Three Kingdoms.
Well, Romance of Three Kingdoms is actually written 1,500 years later than Odysseus. So, because Romance of the Three Kingdoms, as we have it, it was written in the Ming Dynasty. So it's like 500 years old. But they're both masterpieces, though. One of the great things about Romance of the Three Kingdoms is, and Chinese novel at the time in general, is it takes the totality of it. It's like the one character is not important.
Yeah, exactly.
It's you know how in the beginning he says, what was divided must unify and divide again. So there's this different philosophical outlook.
And what I liked about that story was the heroes, they're not invincible or invulnerable. They're expendable as well. They die, sometimes in most futile ways.
Yeah.
And the same thing happens in the stories of the West.
Yeah. Oh, Void, I'm 20% through Odyssey right now. Oh, that's good. What's up,
Oh,
Walker?
Scott Walker, what's up?
Hello, boys. How was your Christmas nutrition? I with my mom, my sister, my brother-in-law, my nephew, and my aunt. We had a good time. We got lots of present nutrition. I got spelled really rotten. Yeah? You guys got spoiled. That's good for you, man. What'd you guys eat, Walker? Did you have a great meal? Void It was wife of Agamemnon's brother that cheated. Yeah, no. Agamemnon's brother cheated with Helen. But unlike in the Troy movie, he survives. So, and another great thing about Iliad and Odysseus is you get a lot of Greek ethonyms and cultural perspective. Like you learn a lot about Greeks by reading those. Just like you learn a lot about Chinese by reading Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
I was like, oh wow, they killed each other for tea? For tea?
Yeah, fat burns so hard. Won-Jin, why did you mention Romance of the Three Kingdoms? Because that's such a, it's in our heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, every Korean knows that story.
And when I saw the Odyssey being made into a movie, it kind of gave me the same feeling of anticipating the movie of Romance of Three Kingdoms. It's been done many times.
No, countless times.
Yeah, but for me, almost all of them were underwhelming.
Really?
Yes, all of them.
Really?
Even we have one by John Woo.
Yeah?
Yeah, they were all underwhelming to me.
Don't you think, because Romance of the Three Kingdoms is such a large scale, don't you think it deserves a TV series?
Yeah, it's so long, so it's very difficult to contain in a single movie because there are so many events and episodes and it spans such a long time.
Yeah.
And I have the same concern for the Odyssey.
I would say Odyssey is actually easier than Romance of the Three Kingdoms to make a film because it's shorter. Because Romance of the Three Kingdoms is, it's so long.
And I think it's also because there are so many different factions.
That's true. We had roast lamb, nice. We had Hanley and turkey. We had all the kinds of fruit in Christmas time. Boy, and we got started. We got chocolate ripple cake, baby. Nice.
Oh, chocolate rum balls.
Reddest thing with my dad. That's good, Walker. In Korea, how big would a Christmas ham be? Not that big, to be honest, Walker.
Yeah, we don't have Christmas ham.
The first time I saw a Christmas ham was in America.
In Korea, Christmas food here would be just like a cake. There's no other a traditional must-have food.
No, for
Christmas.
us, Won-Jin, don't you think our feast is Thanksgiving? That's the big one.
Yeah, so we don't really have any signature food for Christmas.
Yeah.
Except for cakes.
Yeah. Didn't Jackie make a Romance of the Three Kingdoms? Jackie Chan made a Romance of the Three Kingdom movie? Hey, Won-Jin, let me be honest. I would not enjoy Romance of the Three Kingdom as a comedy. I mean, maybe I'll enjoy it. I don't know. It depends on who makes it, right? But
yeah, me neither.
I got the best Christmas present ever. What'd you get, Zizzy? No, but back to Odyssey. I can't wait for the next trailer because this trailer didn't show me much. It's teased the atmosphere of it.
I also got this feeling I got from Dunkirk. I think it's going to be very dry. I have this feeling.
Like Nolan style dry.
I think it's going to be very dry. Hold on. Honest opinion, boys. Who do you think could be the scariest Scooby-Doo villain from the original series? The Creeper, the Snow Ghost, the Dark Knight, the Free Ice Cream, Phantoms, all the Pterodactyl Ghost. For Scream 7, I thought I set a photo of Matthew Lillard in a Ghostface costume. I was blown away by the set photo. Do you think it could? I am hoping this could be proof Stu is alive. When is it dropping? Because I think it's already the end of the year. So is it
Next
being released
year,
next year?
Yo, Walker, we're relying on you for Scream 7 news. We're going to 100% watch it, but you got to update us, man.
I got bracelets, I've got chains, I got chocolates, DVDs, new clothes, and I got a very good brand new watch for my sister for Christmas. Oh, that's nice.
Yo, Won-Jin. I got a very beautiful Merry Christmas message from my friend whose name is WONJIN.
Oh, that's me.
And it moved me. I was so ho, ho, ho with that spirit. It was so beautiful, man. Thank you. I'm water lighting you to prepare to get roasted. You know how those like lamb choppers will say, "Oh, beautiful lamb, come." Nah, but it was beautiful message. No, but anyway, what else is new though? Like, how do you think this year was with movies, man?
It sucked. Man,
Yeah,
remember last week we were kind of like counting like the top fives.
That's right.
And man, it was a bad year for movies.
I'm gonna put Predator, Badlands as top 3.
And like I said last week, a lot of the anticipated movies, you know, like the big blockbusters like Mission Impossible, they kind of sucked.
I was so wise not to watch that shit, man. I hate Mission Impossible.
No, it was still okay.
No, don't you think? Listen,
like compared to the hype, it didn't really deliver.
hear me out, Won-Jin. So that's the 8th movie, right? Shouldn't they change the name to Mission Possible? They're already showing it's not impossible at all. They're showing that it's possible.
Like how many times do you have to convince that it's impossible?
No, they're showing us that it's possible all the fucking time. Why is it called impossible? But anyway, let's read some of the comments. I got bracelets. I got chains. Yeah, yep. Honest opinion, boys. Like I say, who do you think would be the scariest Scooby-Doo villain from the original series?
I don't know, because I didn't find any of the villains particularly scary in Scooby-Doo.
I like Walker. I like the human villains, like the professors, like who pretend to be nice and who's actually evil.
Yeah, that's actually more scary.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Honest opinion, boys. Like I said earlier, who do you think could be the scary? Yeah, so like, I don't remember the exact name, but there's this professor who pretends to be all kind and caring, and it turns out he's a fucking piece of shit. I like that stuff.
Have you guys seen the Reddit post about David Harbour?
What are some Reddit
we haven't
posts?
seen it. What's up with him?
You mean David Harbour
From Stranger Things?
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, me neither.
The only time I go into Reddit is for I don't remember.
Like stumble upon it from Google search.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you know, Walker, you having read makes me a little jealous though, because you know, holiday season, I miss having a dog. Because Won-Jin, would you are you a dog person?
Yeah, I think I'm more of a dog person than a cat person.
Don't you think it's about time you got a golden retriever then?
No, I think
Too much responsibility.
No, not just the responsibility. It needs the environment for it to, you know, like
Big
prosper.
house.
Yeah, it needs
Big
a yard
yard
to like run around. Otherwise, it's gonna be stressed.
Yeah, they need big space. Korea doesn't offer that much. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. I think the chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, phantoms, snow ghost, black knight, the turd, outdoor ghost, 10,000 volt, ghost minor, 49er, the green ghost, the creeper. There are too many of them. Wow, those are all the villains in Scooby-Doo?
Yo, I would watch a movie where Scooby-Doo kidnaps all of them and puts them in the torture chamber. I would watch that shit. Because, you know, like when I watch Scooby-Doo every time, I always felt like the dog, Scooby, should have said, one day wake up and say, what the fuck am I doing? These motherfuckers think I'm playing.
He has this like existential crisis.
Epiphany. He's like, I'm playing? No more fucking games. And he tells like, yo, get the gun. Get the shotgun. We're gonna go South American style and get these motherfuckers and like start to round them up. Like, don't you think that's like the logical conclusion for them? They're turning totally Batman. They're vigilantes, these motherfuckers. And Scooby gets disrespected so much for being a dog. I'm like, Scooby, wake up.
And he always has to speak in this dumb voice. Imagine if the camera turns off and you see him in the back
having
a cigarette. Like contemplating his life choices.
No, listen, he's gonna be hey, she back, motherfucker. Yo, what the fuck was that line?
진짜 힘드네.
Yeah, you better get that line correct, bitch.
내가 개새끼인가 이 새끼들이 개새끼.
or I'm gonna rip your fucking face off. Because he can literally do that.
Scream 7 comes out next February on the 27th.
Oh, really?
So we're just
really
2 months
soon.
away. Okay.
Nice.
We're definitely watching it and reviewing it.
Yo, cause hey, I want to thank Walker because Your suggestion made me and Won-Jin watch Scream 5 and 6.
We enjoyed it.
We enjoyed 5 more, though. We enjoyed 5 more.
Oh, and since you mentioned dogs, I watched that movie, Togo. The one based on a true story of the sled dog. It was pretty good. It's played by, what's his name? Willem Dafoe.
Man, I already hate this shit. What the fuck, Togo?
It's a great movie.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you like dogs, you got to watch Togo.
Which one is the movie where dogs take over the world? Which one was that?
There's a movie where dogs take over the world?
I wish there was, if I didn't see one.
What is that?
Yo, whoa, let's read the comments.
Hold on. Yeah, the villains I said earlier from the Scooby-Doo series. Look up Scooby-Doo villains. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, 1969, and the Scooby-Doo Show, 1975. Apparently, he's suffering from a mental health crisis and is getting into fights with random people. Turns out he has bipolar disorder. Netflix executives are worried this will get extremely viral. I had no clue about that. Man. He's talking about David Harbour.
Well, I don't know, but isn't that allegations, though? No, but being bipolar itself isn't a crime.
But what's his name? The guy who plays Homelander. Didn't he also get into like a bar fight?
Really?
I forgot his name. Yeah, he got into a bar fight in Australia or something, and then he was arrested. And a lot of these actors, I'm pretty sure they're under a lot of stress.
No, let me put it this way, man. Unless there's like a serious crime allegation, I think that's just all being human, no? Like, unless it's like Harvey Weinstein shit, I just assume they're always doing that. And
I don't know, throughout the years, I kind of learned that I shouldn't jump too quickly on conclusions.
Jump to conclusions.
Yeah, because I saw, that the Johnny Depp case. And things are a lot more complicated than it seems.
Yeah, and can I be honest too, Won-Jin? I think I said this before. Like, for me, it's all about the art, not the artist. Like, I don't give a fuck if they're, like, doing cocaine every week and banging, like, Tijuana prostitutes 10 at a time every week. That's, like, none of my business. Like, and here's another thing, though. Like, I've never been in their shoes, man. And I don't know, though. Like, when does personal life become... And this is coming from Korea, so, see, I think Won-Jin will agree. Because Korea, our cancel culture is so toxic.
And it's so unforgiving.
And there are 3 crimes that I feel like deserve mentioning is, like, Kuhara, Lee Sun-gyun, and there was another Korean actress who was only, like, 27 or something. Like, we gotta... What's that word? People living in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Let's hold off on that. Look, so here's the bottom line. Unless it's like Harvey Weinstein shit, like, I don't know. It's all human.
I don't understand. Why would Paramount Studios take down the photo of Matthew Lillard dressed up as Ghostface? Why would Paramount Pictures take down the photo? I don't know. Maybe they had like...
For PR reasons.
Yeah.
They're trying to mess with you, Walker. They're trying to get you interested.
I don't know you well, but I know one thing about you, and that is you like dogs, Joe.
I love dogs.
Joe, you will love it. Zezzi's talking about Togo. No, it's not. He was actually arrested.
Oh, really?
Trish and I are staying at a motel, and we keep hearing our neighbors having really hot, heavy yoo-hoo. It is very funny to listen to them. Right? Very poorly insulated.
Can I say, hey, now that Walker mentioned it, can I tell you something funny, Won-Jin?
What's up?
I don't know if it's my neighbor upstairs or downstairs. Ever since they had a baby, they're fighting all the time.
Oh, no.
And I can hear it all the time. You know what the wife is saying? Like, since I'm not mentioning any names, they're like, you need to come home and take more responsibility. And when I tell you something, you got to do it. And the husband's like, I'm sorry, but like, I got work. It's not like I don't love you. You're like fighting all the time. And can I be honest? Now that the baby is older, because I'm assuming him or she is like getting like close to a year old, it's getting better.
Okay.
But you know what happened? Like 9 p.m., I would just wake up from like shouting matches. And you could tell they were not concerned about neighborly disturbance because they were really honest about their fights. And it was crazy, man. You know, the funny thing is, I bet like having baby causes a lot of like couples to fight for whatever reason. Oh yeah, I just learned about Korea's obsession, the finger stuff. Yeah, we like value signaling is crazy in this country, man. I think it's going overboard. I really don't like that. Honest opinion, boys. All the time you stay in hotels. Have you ever heard your neighbor have really hot sex or no? Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, when I go to a hotel, I always heard hot sex, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I think I haven't.
You haven't? I heard hot sex a lot of time.
Okay.
You know what it sounds like, Won-Jin? Oh, ooh, ah. And then it's like upstairs or downstairs or next. Yeah, I always hear that stuff.
I didn't like research on Korea. South Korea is starting to speak more and more English than North Korea. Why is that? Why is the English population South Korean? Oh, that cannot be concluded because I'm pretty sure North Korea is not releasing any of the the statistics. Data? Yeah, official data and statistics. They could be surprisingly English proficient. We never know.
At least the elites will.
Yeah. Like so we have no clue.
I don't know, but I feel like South Korea should speak more English. And I know it's not easy, but I feel like South Korea should be integrated with the international community more. That's just my personal opinion, guys. That's just my personal take. I don't know. But anyway, like, Won-Jin, I have a question. Any songs you heard this year that impressed you? New songs? Or do you still go back to the oldies?
Yeah, I still listen to a lot of the old ones. I do come across some new songs, but I don't know. Maybe it's just that I'm getting old, but I hear a lot of like similarities with the old songs I know. And these new songs actually remind me of old songs.
Is it from just the sampling or?
Yeah, I think it's like the style. You know how, what's it called? The song by Bruno Mars, Finesse. I don't know if you guys heard it, but if you listen to that, that's like Bobby Brown stuff. You know, that's like the New Jack Swing from the 80s.
Oh, Won-Jin, I have a good question.
Yeah, what's up?
Now that this is going to be our last stream in 2025, which is interesting. What's your favorite song of all time?
My favorite song of all time?
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of depends on the mood. But if I feel upbeat and happy, I guess it's a lot of like songs by
Joe the Emperor that I secretly praise.
Really?
It's called Ea Mafia Mafia.
There's an artist called Joe the Emperor?
Yeah.
Sounds like a shit band.
Yeah. That's nice. That's very nice of you to say. So beautiful.
Oh, Fatboy Slim.
Is that your secret favorite?
Fatboy Slim always kicks ass.
Let me read some comments. I mean, watching the news a lot lately about Donald Trump. He's going to be signing a water war. He's causing so much trouble for the U.S. and the world. He's going to press the button in the White House. No, but his term expires. Remember that, guys. And we shouldn't mistake rhetoric for a real thing. I used to hear my neighbor going to Funland by herself in my last apartment. Installation was not their main concern when they made that building. No, but good for her. She should have a lot of fun. I still listen to the music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, but my personal favorite music will always be the 2000s because when I grew up listening to it. That's true, Walker. My neighbor have crazy fights 2-3 imps at least once a month. Really violent, aggressive ones at that, really. At least they're proving they're alive. Zezia and Void, do you think the 90s have the best music or do you think 2000 have the best music? I think they overlap though. Don't you think like the latter half of the 90s and the early 2000s should be considered one era?
Yeah, they kind of overlap.
Yeah. Like 1995 to 2005. Void, cops are called often.
If cops have to be involved, that's got to be serious.
Yo, guys, I'm going to go take a leak. This panda needs to release his bamboos, all right? So I'll be right back in 5 minutes. Won-Jin, why don't you show them some love?
Okay. Hold on. Sorry, I mean he's been causing so much trouble. Donald Trump has. I've been reading about it on the internet and the news. He's going to start the next world war. It's going to happen. Maybe, but I still doubt it. I mean, there's still a lot of reasons why a world war would be bad for even the United States, because war costs a lot of money. And like the moment you start it, you know that you're gonna lose a lot of votes by spending all that money. And remember, he promised to stop wars when he came into office, so he also kind of needs to go against his pledge. I don't know. I still find it very unlikely. Maybe not a world war, but like a, what's it called? Like a very limited one. You know how he's like moving on around Venezuela. Hold on, I'm gonna call out Jin. The new music he is listening to is actually 10 years old. Yeah, I listen to a lot of old songs, and even songs that are 10 years old, to me, they're relatively new. You don't believe me. What I'm saying about Donald Trump, he's gonna start the next world war, and he's going to cause trouble and take over the USA. I'm not lying to you. Yes, it is possible. He is like dismantling a lot of these safeguards in protecting like the U.S. democracy, but we'll still have to see because it's very difficult. Hold on, depends on the genre, but generally the 90s are better. Jin, how can people not affect kids of this generation saying the music from the 2000s is better than music of today? How can you not offend them without upsetting them? You will always offend them when you kind of shit on their taste of music, especially comparing them to old ones. Because that's what our like previous generation did to us. They said like the hippity hip hop, all this crap is crap. It's shit. Like hard rock is real music. You got to listen to Bon Jovi. Yeah, that's what they did to us. I think it repeats with every generation. Donald Trump wants to have all the McDonald's restaurant in Australia taken out of Australia, and I have bought back to America where they belong. I mean, McDonald's is always replaceable. It's not like I don't know. It's not like it's a unicorn or anything. I think every country has like a burger franchise of its own. You sound like you're pretty scared about what Donald Trump is doing to the world until America and other places. Jin, from the turning your voice, you sound like you're scared what Donald Trump's doing. I mean, I think people should be scared of what he's doing because he's basically completely disregarding democratic principles. And what's even scarier is like the people who follow him. It's like, where's the due diligence and like cross-checking like the information you hear? And just by watching him pardon all the people responsible for the January 6th incursion in the Capitol Hill, just seeing him pardon all those people without any exception, that gives me a very wrong signal. Because that basically destroys the rule of law. I mean, if you've broken the law, you are responsible and you have to spend your time. You can't just be off the hook like that, especially when you're responsible for something so shocking. And, remember January 6th, people died. It's not like nobody got hurt. People actually died there. All right, Joe's back.
Sorry, guys. It's my fault. Won-Jin, I think I have a great idea.
What's
this
up?
is the Year's End special, right? So you and I were going to do a paper, scissors, rock where the winner is morally and ethically correct about everything about the proposed question, okay? So Won-Jin, is oil pasta or tomato pasta superior?
Tomato.
So, okay, you represent tomato, and I'm going to represent oil pasta, okay? So we're going to do paper, scissors, rock, and whoever wins is morally and ethically superior.
Okay.
All right? You want to do it one round or round robin, three first, or two first.
Do you think one single round is good enough?
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you sure?
All right. I like that. I like that.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, motherfucker. Let's go.
Kawiba-weebo.
So I admit tomato sauce is superior.
I'm what? Morally and ethically superior in every way?
Yeah.
What was it?
So tomato sauce is morally and ethically superior in every way. I am.
He lost in like 2 seconds.
I'm the dumb loser who proposed. Cause you know what? I double fucking thought it. I thought this motherfucker would pay like paper. Cause last time he fucked with me that shit. So I double assumed that he was gonna actually fuck with me with that. Except he put on like rock like a man, and then fuck my old pasta camp right up.
I knew he was gonna think I was gonna overthink it, so I went straight with the rock.
Yeah, so I lost. so 2025, tomato pasta is superior than oil pasta.
That's right. Team tomato.
Won-Jin, remember what I said. Up to this year, though.
Yeah.
Next year, my rebellion will begin again. God damn it! God damn it!
Taste of victory, so sweet.
That's right. The winner takes the loser home. Was GTA 6 delayed again? There's GTA 6 coming?
Yeah, there was like a teaser trailer.
There is?
And, the engine they use on that game is
beautiful.
so sophisticated now.
Tell me about it.
It almost reminds you of, those future games like Ready Player One and stuff. I mean, it's just a matter of time before we have that VR stuff where we can just go in there.
And play the Los Angeles games.
Yeah.
Huh?
And I saw like the world in there is so large. It's crazy how far
But you know what bothers me?
What?
Fucking tomato sauce pasta is better than oil pasta. God
Hold on.
Damn it.
Let's see. What does your mom and dad think about Eminem, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, and the rest of the rappers? What does your mom and dad think about them, Jin? My mom, dad said it's all talk, what they do. My mother and my father, I'm pretty sure they're not really aware of those artists because I think they really didn't care about them.
I don't think they give a fuck.
They don't really care about those rappers. They don't care about the whole genre.
Yeah.
Just say you're watching TV and you watch and the news came on and Donald Trump has declared World War III and this is on the news and on the radio. How would you feel about that? I would be like, oh man, you finally did it. Jin, what are the 3 movies that you are most excited to see next year? I kind of don't remember what movies are coming out next year. Is Dune 3 coming out anytime soon?
I don't think it's going to be next year. I think it's going to be a year after that.
Oh, man, if Dune 3 was to be released next year, then I would be super hyped about it.
No, but Dune 3 is going to be a pickle. It's going to be a very difficult movie to film.
Hold on. I'm scared about Donald Trump because I'm scared he's going to press that button in the White House underneath his desk. That is going to start World War III. The sinister button underneath the desk.
Walker, I feel like President Donald Trump, yeah, he's direct, but I think he kind of exaggerates now. I don't think he's going to do that. Yeah, so I don't think we need to worry about World War III. Because if anything, he's been trying to stop conflicts, but in a very unconventional way, where he goes to Pakistan and India and then tell them what to fucking think. So I don't know, but I don't think his intentions are. It's tricky.
Hold on, let me see what movies are being released. All right, we have the Odyssey that we just talked about.
Yo, Zezzy said Joe the King. Joe is the king. Thank you, Zezzy.
Okay. Hold on, Spider-Man: Brand New Days coming out next year. But I don't know. I just lost all respect for a lot of these Marvel movies.
Yeah. What's your that brings up a good question.
I think what's it called? Avengers: Doomsday is also coming out.
No, so but before we talk about the future, let's talk about the past. What's your favorite Avenger movie of all time? Marvel movie?
I think for me, it's the earlier ones. Iron Man, the first Iron Man, the first Thor, and the first Avengers movie. And Captain America, the first Avenger. Those early movies, to me, they're always my favorite. Yeah. Especially Thor. Because later on I learned that it was directed by Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah.
And I understood like everything.
There's definitely a Hamlet
element. There's that Shakespearean element.
Element.
Especially when Anthony Hopkins goes like super disappointed and strips him of his position. Yeah, that was like such a dramatic scene. You are unworthy.
Yeah. You haven't seen the trailer, Joe? It has like over 100 million views. GTA 6, like I haven't played GTA in like 15 years. Like,
yeah, you know, guys, the last time I seriously played GTA, it wasn't even on PlayStation. You know, the last GTA I played seriously was like 2D.
Yeah,
because that was GTA 2.
GTA 2 was 2D?
Yeah, it was like top down.
Okay.
And so was GTA 1. From GTA 3 it became 3D, and I just couldn't get used to it.
Because I don't know if it's 3 or 4 that I played on PlayStation. But
then after 3 came San Andreas.
Wuthering Heights? Oh, that's the one starring Caribbean Pirates woman, right? That might be good.
What's her name? I forgot. Keira Knightley?
Yeah. So, Joe, you don't believe me could start World War III and press... I don't think he's going to do it, Walker. I'm going to ask Joe this, Jin. How can you not have fan kids of this generation saying the music from 2000 is better than the music of today? What do you mean? I don't understand the question. Because for me, late 90s and early 2000 is the best music, but that's just my personal opinion.
Oh, yo, Dune Part 3 is coming out next year.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, but expected in December 2026. Yeah, so it's almost at the end of next year.
Man, that might be early 2027. Because I think we talked about this. Remember how Dune 3 is going to be a much more difficult movie than Part 1 or 2. Oh my God, you poor Asian fossils. That's what we are, Walker. I mean, Void. Joe, you've been to Florida where it's old lizard roam from the movie Wild Things movie location where the motel is? Yeah, I've been to Florida, and it's basically a fucking jungle up in that bitch.
Oh, Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu is a movie.
Oh, really? I'm going to watch that.
We got to watch this.
Mandalorian?
And directed by Jon Favreau.
Season 1 and 2 were great. Scott Walker, no, I'm trying to say, how can you not offend kids of today generation to see 2090s music was better than music of today? No, but I don't think it's about offend or not offend, because if I ask my father's generation, they're going to say my music is crap. Because they grew up with the Beatles, Rolling Stones.
Yeah, like I said, it's something that's inevitable. Every generation shits on the next generation's music.
Yeah, they're going to have their bias about their own music. Because me and Won-Jin, we grew up on hip-hop. So, like, the first generation hip-hop, the way they did it, where it was lyric heavy, the beat was minimal, is always going to be, like, our preference.
Yo, there's also a sequel to Meet the Parents. Now it's called Fokker in Law.
Look at your eyes getting all wet, Won-Jin. Look at this guy getting all horned up for
Hold on. It stars De Niro's still there, Ben Stiller's still there, Ariana Grande, and Owen Wilson. That's interesting. Okay. And we also have Toy Story 5 coming out next year.
Oh, my God.
And we also have a new Jumanji.
The only time I'm going to watch Toy Story again is if it's called Toy Story ... Armageddon. And those toys fucking fight to the death. That's what I want to watch. Enough of this cowboy shit.
Oh, and there's a sequel to The Devil Wears Prada. It's been a while. That's been
I want to watch.
That's been 20 years.
Anne Hathaway and what's her name?
The one who plays Miranda.
Yeah,
what's her name?
Know who I'm talking about.
The one who always win all the awards.
Yeah, that movie was great. I love that movie.
What was her name?
Yeah,
I forgot.
And I you know what I love about that movie? How real life it was. Like Meryl
Streep.
The woman doesn't need to be chased because she does everything like Tom Cruise would do.
You know, what I liked about that movie when it came out was that it wasn't just about this like Cinderella story. Yeah. It was very close to like a message on professionalism. Yeah. Like doing your job.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it.
Yeah. What was it like for you to go to Florida and drive around Old Lizard Road from movie Wild Things, the motel scene? What was it like driving past it for you? It was like, I don't want to stay here. No, because, hey, but Walker, don't trust me on this, okay? I'm not a Florida expert, okay? But the impression I got is it's just like kind of like a joy town. Like, I think if you have money, you should live in Florida. But if you don't go there. What I'm totally hyped for that is Fockers in Law. Yeah, Meryl Streep. That's right.
Yeah.
For Spider-Man 4, to Tom Holland's part, the Green Goblin might be returning Willem Dafoe. Yeah, that'll be nice.
I hope the Spider-Man doesn't shit the bed.
I don't know though. Like,
judging from all these like Marvel fiascos, I'm concerned. And I also saw that trailer for Avengers Doomsday, which I hate, like the name, because isn't Doomsday like literally a character from DC? Why didn't they call it Avengers Doctor Doom? Why Doomsday?
Why did they? Can I be honest? Like, I was invested in what's his name? Kang.
Yeah,
I was invested in that guy.
They just flushed that character down the toilet.
No, and wasn't he found not guilty of that shit with the ex-girlfriend or whatever?
And
no, because he was a great actor in the
Loki.
Yeah. No, he was the best part about that series.
Right. And it was him and that watch. What's her name? Miss Minutes or something.
Yeah. That was great. That was a great series.
Even when she went out like a boss. You'll never be him.
Yeah, I like that, but the problem is I think the Marvel, they couldn't get past the Thor, Captain America, Iron Man dynamic because there's no leading actor that replaced them,
and there's no like a single plot, like an overarching plot that propels this entire saga forward, because they showed the trailer which kind of teases at like Captain America living his like new life in the past.
I didn't know that, but
I was not hyped at all. I was so bored watching that trailer. No, it's completely opposite from Avengers Endgame.
No, but didn't they end that stuff?
Yeah, it's like, why are they coming up with this again?
Don't fucking nostalgia bait us, man.
Hold on. Jin, why do you avoid my question from looking at Donald Trump in World War III? I answered your question about that because I would be like, okay, he did it finally. I mean, I think it's unlikely that's going to happen, but if he does declare like World War III on TV, I wouldn't be too surprised.
No, but I'm so sorry. I have so much problem with this presupposition. What do you mean World War III? There's no World War III going to happen under him.
And like I said earlier, there are a lot of reasons why he wouldn't start a war, because that was one of his pledges coming into office, because he declared that he was going to end wars, not start them.
No, but Won-Jin, let's say it this way. Like, remember how last time we said, let's talk about his foreign policy? But besides his rhetoric to the Western world, like, me and Won-Jin, we really got nothing to say to that. Like, but I do feel like it's a lot of talk. But me and Won-Jin that's living in Korea, we got nothing to add to that.
Hold on. I've got some sad news about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. For Doomsday Avengers movie, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man might be dying in this film. I just hope that doesn't happen. I don't know, but it could, like, I think we also talked about this last week. I think that would be like a good send-off for Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
You know what I'm worried about, Won-Jin? They're going to kill him and bring him back again.
Yeah, I think we also talked about this last week. Like, the moment they started this multiverse shit, it doesn't matter anymore whether you die or not. I love Tobey Maguire,
but he was best in the second Spider-Man movie, directed by
Sam Raimi.
Yes, the second movie with the octopus.
Yeah,
that was the best movie ever. I watched that movie like 12 times.
Dr. Octavius. That was such a tragic story.
It was.
Oh man, and it was so surprisingly sophisticated.
No, and you know why it worked? Because it was simple, but it was sophisticated at the same time.
It had a great villain. And the fact is that Dr. Octavius has always been a great villain, because we know that he starts off as a good guy.
Yeah. It's like Freezer, but written better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Supergirl. Oh, Supergirl trailer I saw. I want to see Super trailer. I want to see that dog and girl fight.
Is it also James Gunn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Hold on. I believe there's only one Spider-Man hero that can save the Spider-Man franchise now, and that is Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Tom Holland's Spider-Man is unpopular. Tobey Maguire should return. What I would like to see is like a Spider-Man version of Logan. You know, when old Spider-Man gets old and weary. I would love to see that.
You know what that shows, Won-Jin? Your age. Because you want to relate to the older version.
You're going to see a lot of Ajishis crying in the theaters when that happens.
That's like, Korean for middle-aged man.
Toby, no.
No, don't die. Yeah.
And his powers weakened.
Yeah.
And yet he still tries to save the neighborhood.
Exactly.
And where are the other Avengers, these motherfuckers? When he needs help.
RAM prices have me hyped for a world war right now. No, that price is going to continue to go up as long as the AI
I was thinking to myself, like, thank God I don't have to make any upgrades right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm still... I have plenty of, like, old RAMs.
No, but memory price isn't going down, like, at least up till next year. Because I think Wall Street is saying it's an AI bubble, right? I kind of agree with them, actually. Because I think the analogy they use is the .com bubble, right? Remember how it burst, but internet still developed? I think AI.
Yeah, I think that's a great analogy because they all said it was a bubble, it burst, but compared to like the size of the entire industry, compared to that bubble, this is still far larger. And I'm pretty sure it's the same things happening with AI. I mean, there's a lot of hype and a lot of like money shifting everywhere and causing bubbles. But eventually, in the long run, it will grow just like the .com bubble.
Yeah. That's the... Hey, I want to be very clear. Me and Won-Jin, we're not fucking financial analysts. But that just seems like the likely scenario. Okay?
Because this is like a deja vu.
Yeah. Walker, it will upset a lot of Spider-Man fantasy. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man get killed off. Yeah, I read that comment. We had that in Into the Spider-Verse. You mean like Spider-Man dying and coming back to life? I personally believe the greatest Spider-Man villain is the Lizard, the Green Goblin. Really? Otto Octavius from like the Amazing Spider-Man. That's interesting, Walker. You know what I love about Scooby-Doo? He can eat human food without getting sick or dying like normal dogs. That's true.
That's a great observation. I never thought about that.
Yeah, you're not supposed to give them sodium, man. It messes them up.
Man. But, since Scott mentioned some of other villains, apart from Dr. Octavius, another one of my favorite is Green Goblin, but not the one in the cartoon, but the one portrayed by Willem Dafoe. Oh, man.
Because he made it complex.
Yeah. When he was getting kicked out of like the board, and his frustration drove him to that madness, and his personality split. And even like when he died, that was like the best line. Don't tell Harry. Man.
Yeah. That's what you call like a complex villain. What will your reaction be in the movie theater seeing Tobey Maguire Spider-Man dying? But what would this mean for Tobey Maguire's forward? No, but like Walker, can I be honest? My reaction would be no feeling at all. I'll be like, yeah, they're gonna bring him back as long as he keeps making money. Cause like, really, I gotta be honest with you. Like the last time I was worried about Tobey Maguire was in Spider-Man 2 when he stopped the train. Like since then, like he's just like a expensive prop.
And, you know, I mentioned Logan. I wanted to see Spider-Man's version of Logan. Look at Wolverine. He came back in Deadpool and Wolverine. How? Because Deadpool traveled to different universes and brought that version of Wolverine back, played by Hugh Jackman. So it doesn't really hit as hard anymore.
Yeah. And, you know, it's just, I want my main characters to be in danger. Don't you think, Won-Jin, the reason why we love Gundam so much is we always felt Shinji was in danger. Like he was never safe, even with the like almost like God-killing Gundam.
Yeah, and you have to remember, like all those deaths, they're not beautiful in that cartoon.
Yeah, it's horrifying.
Yeah, it's horrifying, and we don't want the protagonist to go through something similar.
So like what they did so well is that danger is always lingering. Like we know that could happen to the main character.
And even if it doesn't happen to the main character, it happens to the people around him.
Yeah.
And they die.
Yeah. The bubble bursting is going to whack 401ks in retirement investment, but the dirt cheap RAMs and graphics cards must be worth it. I'm salty because I put off upgrading my PC like a moron.
No, you're going to have to put that off for like another few years.
I think end of next year might be where the bubble really burst, though, or before that.
But I'm grateful because unlike the days that we grew up, even if you haven't upgraded your computer system for, I don't know, like 3-4 years, they're still very usable unless you're like a hardcore gamer. But when we were grown up, if you didn't upgrade your computer for about like 3 years, it was basically unusable. You cannot install like the softwares. You don't have enough capacity. There are a lot of problems, but I think we came to a point where they're so fast that computer from 1 year ago and today, there's no like dramatic difference in terms of like practical use.
Yeah, it's basically 상향 평준화.
It's kind of
standardized.
Yeah, standardized.
It's like even if you buy a sucky one, it's like 89.
Yeah, so
out of 100.
You know, Joe is looking at your YouTube comments using a laptop from 11 years ago, and I'm streaming this using a computer with a platform from also 10 years ago.
Is that why there's a dead squirrel up in this fucking keyboard?
No,
man?
the squirrel comes as a bonus. It's not. That doesn't
why
have to do with
does
the
the
age
squirrel
of
have
computer.
this like fingernails cut off and has a black and red ribbon on it and that says "Love you, Won-Jin"? What the fuck is up with that? No, we had a Logan like Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse. Remember that was a big part of the storyline. Okay. No, but you know what? You know what? You know what I want? I want some new IPs. I want some like fresh stories. Like I don't know, man.
You know, Marvel did try some of those with the TV series. What was it? Echo? The one about the
No, that was actually a good
hearing
series.
impaired
Remember,
one.
we watched that. We liked it.
And is there any like a continuation from that? No, it's just
Oh wait, Walker brought up a good
shells,
question. Would you
basically.
guys eat chocolate covered hot dogs? No.
No, never.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a no.
So Won-Jin, pizza or hamburger?
I would go for a burger.
I'm gonna represent pizza, and we're gonna do paper, scissors, lock.
No, it's already decided. Until the end of the year, I'm morally and ethically superior. So my choices are always superior to
No,
yours.
for spaghetti. Not for everything, man. What the fuck you talking about? So I'm gonna represent Camp Pizza. You're gonna represent burger. I agree that tomato sauce is superior. Okay, Won-Jin?
I'm morally and ethically superior
To
until the end of the year.
I didn't say everything. I said on spaghetti.
It was unspoken, so there are millions of different ways of interpreting this.
Oh, was it now? I'm glad you chose the one that's more favorable to you.
Oh, Madame Web. Okay. Boys, answer my questions about Spider-Man. You missed them. Hold on. What will your reaction be in the movie theater scene? Tobey Maguire. Oh, no, we answered that. We're not going to feel much because we know he can always be brought back.
Yeah.
Hold on. If Tobey Maguire does die in the new Spider-Man movie, I'm going to be angry. I'm not going to be angry or upset because, again, I know they're going to bring him back.
So, pizza versus hamburger. One paper, scissors, rock.
No, it's unnecessary.
So you're saying burger is superior?
Yes, if I have to choose between the two. We actually had this conversation before. Do you know what the rationale behind this was?
What was it?
Because burgers have that piece of lettuce. So because it has more veggies,
Yeah, I remember
it gives you the illusion of eating a healthier food.
And tomato slice. No, but here, this is different. This is supposed to judge for 2025 which one is superior for 2025.
No, that's already been decided with the previous rock.
No,
paper,
but that was for
scissors,
tomato and
where
oil pasta.
I came out victorious and
for tomato
triumphant.
for tomato pasta, not for this.
For everything.
For everything?
Yes. Morally, ethically superior.
And spiritually?
That's right.
All right. All right.
So
anyway,
better luck next year.
Thank you, man. Thank you for that.
Which is just 1 week away.
We'll take 3 more comments and call it a night.
Yeah.
But Happy New Year, guys. Before
Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah.
Boys, I've got a really good idea for McDonald's. Why don't you get 3 double quarter pounders with extra cheese, extra onion between use, and 3 large fries? Oh, man. I don't think I'll be able to eat that.
No, but that brings up a great question, Void. How much onion should go in a burger? Should it be like a 2 layers or 1 layer?
I think just 1 layer is enough.
Yeah.
You know, some people don't like onions in their burgers, or some like
the
onions to be like caramelized, like stir fried and stuff. But I never minded the onions. It's one of the reasons why I like Whopper from Burger King, because they have the onions in there.
I think 1 onion is enough, like 1 layer of it.
Dark chocolate or regular chocolate? I used to like regular chocolate better, but as I grew older, I kind of learned to appreciate dark chocolate more. Because I don't like something when it tastes too sweet now. I used to have a lot, like that's a huge sweet tooth.
Yo, whatever you say is true, because remember, you're the morally and ethically superior tomato pasta.
Right.
Why you asking?
I don't even have to try to persuade people.
Yeah, my talk is nonsense.
Yeah.
I was about to say something until I forgot that you're Imperium tomatoes with the fucking justified everything. So I'm going to shut the fuck up about that.
Hold on. For a motion picture Scooby-Doo movie on the big screen, would you like to see an animated version of Scooby-Doo on a live-action movie version of Scooby-Doo? You know, if something started off as a cartoon, I want them to stay cartoon. Remember that Cowboy Bebop live-action stuff? With John Cho?
No, but don't you think there are some successful ones too?
Like what?
Hey, you're the superior one. Don't fucking ask me, motherfucker. You're the...
Because I can't think of one where...
Listen,
like live-action version.
If you decide caramel onion is better in a burger, you're right. And if you say like fresh onion is better, you're right. What you asking me for, motherfucker? What you say goes. You're the fucking morally and ethically superior motherfucker.
Hold on. This being said, you realize now that you have been streaming for almost 4 years. Really? Man, we've been consistent with this.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And you are still that famous.
You define famous. Define famous, please.
Hold on. Do you guys like pickles on your McDonald's burgers? I used to hate them when I was a kid. Now I don't mind them at all. I prefer to keep them.
I don't like pickles on my burgers.
Well, I'm a massive Dutchman burger fan, so more onions all the way. In Korea, boys, do you have rodeos? No, we don't. Shh, don't remind them. Okay.
No, but define famous. We're famous to our triple trouble, right? What more do we need? We have the morally, ethically...
If we have one loyal fan, that's good enough.
Yeah, exactly.
But the first 2 live-action Scooby-Doo movies did very well at the box office. Okay.
I don't even remember those. I saw the poster, but no. But I want some remix on that though. I want some remix. You know, I would love another Super Mario movie. How about that? I want to watch that.
There's one coming out next year.
There is.
They're making the Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh fuck! I really don't like the title
because I think they are encouraged by the unexpected success of the first movie. Because I think that movie made the most money that year, which was crazy.
I would love to watch Yoshi eat an oil pasta and said "fuck you, Won-Jin," and end the movie that way. I'm rebelling. Man, this guy didn't even allow a second chance.
There is no second chance in life.
What a
like you lose that rock paper scissors. That's it. You gotta accept it.
So that's how you read Les Miserables.
It's like no second chance.
Oh my fucking god!
You gotta stay in jail.
You got accused. You got your hand cut off. We're sorry about that. We were wrong, but your hand's still cut off, huh?
Everybody has a sad story. Not every one of them choose to steal.
You see, this guy is secretly the joining Guys, you gotta support me.
Does Park Chan-wook have any upcoming projects?
I don't think he announced any after.
What was it? There's no other choice.
Yeah.
어쩔 수가 없다. Yeah. After that one, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But since he's a.
I'm sure he's an active director. So I don't think, and I don't even think he has 10 movies under his belt. I think directors go for over 10.
I think he's got a lot in his mind. Probably.
All right, we're gonna take this time really 3 more comments, okay, guys?
It's not fair with Cartoon Network these days. Dinner promote McDonald's anymore. McDonald's doesn't get their Happy Meals anymore, or Cartoon Network doesn't have Happy Meals anymore. Oh, you mean like they used to have collaborations and stuff? Happy Meals, they're no longer
a thing.
Yeah, a thing.
At least in Korea, it's not.
Yeah, because I think the quality of the toy itself has like deteriorated over the years. Some of them were like instant collectibles in the past. There was a time when they did a collaboration with Super Mario, and people were lining up to buy Happy Meals. But except for those exceptions, they're not really popular.
And here's another thing. Going to McDonald's is not a special event anymore. When me and Won-Jin were growing up, going to Pizza Hut and McDonald's was a special event.
Yeah, that was like a place you go to when you had something special going on in your life.
Family.
Yeah, like birthday parties and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
I would love to see a battle between Yoshi and Bowser, two mighty dinosaur type creatures. But anyways, Donkey Kong versus Bowser, like King Kong versus Godzilla. That's interesting. What will you guys review next week? Next week we'll have to review another finale. Stranger Things finale. We have to have Fallout episode 3, and we could do like a movie review of Togo if you watch it. And we have that the Knives Out like spin-off thing. What's it called? Wake Up Dead Man. I think we should watch that because it looks interesting.
What about Guardian?
And the Guardian thing. Hold on. Honest opinion, boys. How come McDonald's Happy Meals were more popular in the 90s and 2000s today? Is it because they had movie stuff and the cartoon stuff and the boxes?
Because they had a different media environment. Today we're just inundated with fucking ads and everything, man.
Yeah.
What are you going to do for New Year's Eve? I'm going to make an oil pasta and dump it on a voodoo doll I make of Won-Jin and then fucking feed him till he dies.
Why don't you stir fry the voodoo doll with the oil pasta?
No. I'm going to make a mouth and then stuff it down the fucking his throat and say, "Are you morally and ethically correct now, bitch?" And I'm going to keep saying that like 169 times and then throw it out the fucking window.
This is how petty and vindictive we are.
Yeah. I want to be very clear. This will never end. This insult I just received, you know how he gloated like a fucking, like no mercy? I gotta remember this shit.
Want to know something special? Your mama making cakes and you dipping your finger in the dough pot just to have a taste. Remember when Jurassic Park and The Boss came out in the 90s and they promoted the McDonald's for the Happy Meals back in the day? Those were the best. What was your favorite movie from the 90s promoting McDonald's Happy Meals? All stuff I'm catching that working. I think it's mostly the ones related to cartoons, like Gargoyles and stuff.
Are you going to watch those while eating tomato pasta, bitch?
Yeah.
Is it just going to be tomato sauce and the noodles?
And I'm also going to bake some like breadsticks and dip them in the tomato sauce.
Is olive oil going to take a part in that? Is olive oil going to take a part in that?
Olive oil is also part of the ingredient when you make tomato pasta.
So technically that's an oil pasta then.
No, it's not. It's dominantly tomato.
Look at this guy's fucking face. Fuck this arrogant fuck. I'm going to make 3 voodoo dolls and then like face rape them and then throw it off the fucking balcony. This motherfucker.
See, this is how you get under the skin of Joe.
This is called revenge of the dark side.
Binge ice cream and cover my ears the entire night because as pretty as fireworks are there They're so loud.
Yo, Void knows
obnoxious.
how to spend a holiday, man. He spent Christmas all warmly and fuzzy. That's smart, man.
Ice cream, nice.
Okay, really, 2 more comments now. Okay, after this, because we've been doing it longer than we planned to.
Yeah, this has already been
Oh,
hour
Lordy.
and 15 minutes.
My master.
Do you think McDonald's will grow back to the 90s or? No, they're not going back.
Genie's out of the bottle. They're making AI shit already, Walker. Like, they're not going back.
They're not going back.
Yeah.
And there's no motivation for them to go back.
Yeah.
Because all the changes that you've seen that you don't like, they're all because of like cost cutting and stuff, finances. So there's no way there.
First of all, fuck your serious face with the tomato sauce, motherfucker. Everything you said, I deny. I didn't hear them, but anyway. Yeah, Zezzy laugh, haha. Joe, you sounded a bit offended what I said about. No, I wasn't offended. I'm just saying, like, that rhetoric I don't agree with. Four more comments now. Okay, Void says 4 more comments, so we will really do 4 more comments, okay? But this is final.
I'm making a cake. Oh, delicious.
No, I'm sure Zezzy makes a great cake. What kind of cake? Better not be fucking tomato pasta cake, motherfucker. You send me a photo of that, I'm gonna fucking voodoo doll you the fuck off. I'm gonna go to Namsan and pray to the ancestors. And I'm gonna say, oh, hungry show. Fuck this motherfucker up the ass. That's what I'm gonna pray for. No, Void, not 6 more comments, 4 more comments. Enough. I gotta go home.
The numbers are rising.
I gotta stay away from this tomato toss fucker.
All right, guys, seriously, one more.
No. Okay, 2 more.
Okay, 2 more.
God damn it. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna go over to Mountain Spirits and fuck this guy up. Pray every tiger roams around your house and rob your tomato, motherfucker.
That's right. Marble cake with blueberries.
That
sounds
nice.
delicious.
Yeah. Hey, Won-Jin, I have a question. Cheesecake or milk cake? Cream cake or cheesecake?
Oh, man.
Good question.
Maybe cream cake. Because cheesecake, if I have them like once in a while, they're delicious. But I don't think I'm capable of eating more than like one piece, one slice of cheesecake.
So that brings up another question. Chocolate or white creme?
I think chocolate. Yeah, chocolate, I never get
Yo,
tired
we're
of.
friends again.
Yeah.
If you chose cream, I would have insulted you by saying you're a tomato cream choosing motherfucker. But you're all right. You're a human being.
Okay, one more.
Yeah, 1 more comment. Hey, but big shout out to Zezzy Scott Walker
And Void the
Parrot. Uy Chan Hong, Fatal J, Zach Miller Does Movie, Killer Marie, Jasmine, Uy Chan Hong, Solus Trenchco, known from Indonesia, and German ID who left us a comment, and all our 75 subscribers.
By the way, Scott, Joe's Trump's #1 fan. He will pick chocolate. Jin, don't forget you promised you the Once Upon a Time TV series. I need to watch it together, and you can do a review. We're about the TV series sometime this year. Okay, I'll have to catch up on that show. But remember, that show has a lot of episodes each season.
Oh
so
my God.
it could be very difficult to finish the whole season. But I will mention it from time to time.
Oh my God, Void betrayed me again by choosing cheesecake. I'm hurt. Like, not only my friend Won-Jin humiliated me over his victory.
No, I didn't humiliate you over your victory.
Yes,
you humiliated yourself with your defeat.
No, you gave this big speech.
And your bitch-ass scissors.
No, you gave your big speech about victory and stomping on someone who already lost. Sounds good. All right, guys. So I think we're gonna call it a night. Thank you for joining us.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, and hey, Void, Scott Walker, Zezzy, make sure you all have a wonderful New Year's Eve, all right? Nice. And Walker, thank you for sharing your family dinner. And I hope you hug Red and have a great time.
And Void, because of what you said, I'm probably also going to have ice cream on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Big shout out to our 75 subscribers. But next week, guys, if you want us to do a review of a show, please leave it on the reply. Especially Void. Guardian is still on our mind, but we're going to probably do Fallout and continue the review we've been doing. And if there are new movies like Toga, Won-Jin mentioned, I might watch Toga. I might.
Togo.
Now you're correcting me, motherfucker, with your
toga.
Not only did you stomp me with your tomato sauce victory speech, with your fucking smug ass eye, you're gonna correct my grammar now, huh? Thanks, Joe. Happy New Year's. Hey, Happy New Year, guys. Anyway, this has been JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I was Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
I'm Joe. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you in
Happy New Year,
2026. Happy New Year, guys.
2026.
Victory. Not too long.